Good morning. Last class we discussed crude oil refining process. In this class we discussed synthetic petrol. The gasoline obtained from the fractional distillation of crude oil is called straight run petrol. As the use of gasoline is increased, the amount of straight run gasoline is not enough to meet the requirement of the present community. Hence we are in need of finding out a method of synthetic petrol. Hydrogenation of coal or manufacture of synthetic petrol. Coal contains about 4.5% of the hydrogen compared to about 18% in petroleum. So, coal is a hydrogen deficient compound. If coal is heated with hydrogen to high temperature under high pressure, it is converted into gasoline. The preparation of liquid fuels from solid coal is called hydrogenation of coal or synthetic petrol. As important method is Burgess process. This is the direct method for the preparation of synthetic petrol. Another one is indirect method, Fischer-Tropsch method. This is the another one method for the preparation of the synthetic petrol. First one, Burgess process or direct method. In this process, the finely powdered coal is made into a paste with heavy oil and a catalyst, that means powder, catalytic powder, tin or nickel oleate is mixed with it. The paste is pumped along with the hydrogen gas into the converter where the paste is heated to 400 to 450 degrees Celsius under a pressure of 200 to 250 atmospheric pressure. During this process, hydrogen combines with the coal to form saturated higher hydrocarbons which undergo further decomposition at a high temperature to yield mixture of lower hydrocarbons. The mixture is led into a condenser where the crude oil is obtained. The crude oil is then fractionated to yield gasoline, middle oil and heavy oil. This is the diagram for Burgess process. First, heavy oil, powdered coal and coal powder and catalyst powder is mixed with paste. Then the paste is pumped along with the hydrogen. Then it is goes into the converter. In the converter, saturated higher carbons is converted into the lower hydrocarbons. Then lower hydrocarbons goes into the condenser column where the lower hydrocarbons condensed crude oil is obtained. That crude oil is next goes to the fractional distillation set where fractional distillation set having the large number of the trays with the chimney. Crude oil is fractionated into different trays based on their boiling points. Then middle oil, gasoline, heavy oil is formed. Gasoline is known as the synthetic petrol. Middle oil is further hydrogenated to form again gasoline. So heavy oil is again recycled for the purpose of paste making. The middle oil is further hydrogenated, is vaporized and more gasoline is obtained. The yield of gasoline is about 60% of the coal used. This is the direct method for the preparation of the synthetic petrol. Next one, knocking. What is meant by knocking? Knocking is a kind of explosion due to rapid pressure rise occurring in an IC engine. In an IC engine, some of the times some kind of the sound noise is produced. That unwanted sound is known as knocking. Then causes of knocking in SI engine or IC engine, spark ignition engine. This is the petrol engine. In petrol engine, a mixture of gasoline vapor and air at 1:17 ratio is used as a fuel. This mixture is compressed as ignited by an electric spark. The products of oxidation reaction increases the pressure and pushes the piston down the cylinder. So the combustion proceeds in a regular way, there is no problem, but in some cases the rate of the combustion will not be uniform due to unwanted chemical constituents of the gasoline. So the rate of the ignition of the fuel gradually increases and the final portion of the fuel air mixture gets ignited instantaneously, producing an explosive sound known as knocking. Knocking is the property of the fuel, reduces the efficiency of the engine. So a good gasoline should resist the knocking tendency. Chemical structure and knocking. The knocking tendency of the fuel hydrocarbons mainly depends on their chemical structures. The knocking tendency decreases in the following order: straight chain paraffins, branched chain paraffins, cycloparaffins, olefins, and aromatics. And improvement of anti-knocking characters, blending petrol of high octane number with the petrol of the low octane number so that the octane number of the petrol can be improved. Then adding anti-knocking agent